Hey Aries tribe, it's Ruby. Alright, it's a couple days in October. Still counts as October, I'm just saying. Alright, so this is going to be your reading for the month of October for Aries. Now, please note that these readings are for the collective. They're on a collective conscious level. Therefore, apply the messages where they fit. They may resonate with some of you and they may not for others. This is the energy that I'm pulling with the intentions of the greatest and highest good for everyone involved, as well as the energy falling into the sun, the moon, the rising, and Venus, especially with Venus being retrograde right now, which I feel like a whole lot of this is about. However, please note that if you would like a more personal reading that is specific to your energy, reach out to me at wholenessbalanced.com and I'll be glad to do a reading for you that is specific to your situation. All of my readings are on a conscious level, being that I like to ask Spirit to guide me to the greatest and highest good of everyone involved, and that of the soul level, soul growth. Alright, Aries, let's get started. Let me tell you a little bit about Aries. Aries is a fire energy. It's very energetic, enthusiastic. It's inspiring. It's impulsive. It's vital. It's aggressive. It's courageous. It's competitive, confident, outgoing, energetic. It's impulsive. It's very bold. It's also the energy of the Emperor. So the Emperor is the King of Kings. Aries is some bosses, right? And rightfully so. Aries, don't take it lightly that they are the baby of the zodiac, considering that they are master creators, right? We all are to a certain extent, but Emperor is driven by that of power, by strength, by, that masculine, divine masculine energy. So, all right, Aries, this is your overall energy for the month of October. Chaos and conflict, right? And 33 is a master number. 33 represents the assistance of the ascended masters, Jesus, Buddha, Gandhi, all of those of, higher realm beings that have come to earth and have had the human experience. So therefore they carry the wisdom into the higher realms, the human experience, right? So what's happening in your experience, this chaos, this conflict, is divinely guided, right? So, however, we need to bring that 33 down to a single number, and that number is 6. 6 represents problem solving and compassion, harmony. It could be love, relationships. It could be romance. It could be sex. It could be loyalty. I feel like this has a lot to do with love and romance, guys. Seriously. Which would make a whole lot of sense considering Venus is retrograde currently. Not only that, being in this really powerful, aggressive energy, having to review everything that has happened in, relationships, whether it be work, romance, whatever the source. It's like reviewing these things and being pissed off, like, you know what, like, for real, I need to release all of this. Trying to release it, but through fire, like aggressively, right? Letting these things fall away. But at the same time, trying to not, you're guided to not do it too aggressively. But apparently, whatever is happening in this overall energy, it's clarified by the Tower. And it makes sense. You see the man falling away and all of the zebra stripe falling away, revealing one's true self, which is not of the zebra, right? Letting go of the masks, letting go of all that is just for show. All of it is just on the surface because it no longer serves you. Now, remember, this can be in the physical realm, it can be in the emotional realm, and it can be in the spiritual realm. Apply it where it fits. What you need to know in this energy is the angel of balance is here, and that's card number 48. 4 is foundations. 8 is manifestation, change, movement, attainment, right? 12 is what 4 and 8 together is 12. 1 and 2 together is 3. So 3 represents creativity, imagination. It could be groups, duality, balance, intuition, choices, right? And it's clarified by the 4 of Cups. Again, 4 being structure, foundation, stability, planning. Also connects to Emperor energy, as well as the Death card. Now, I feel like Spirit is asking for Aries to release what no longer serves them emotionally. Whatever has disturbed your peace, whatever has made you sad. And look up, because, you know, there's divine guidance here. There's blessings here. There's beauty here. But you just have to get out of this feeling of, you know, structures, limits, right? Whether it be emotionally, physically, mentally, whatever it be. And look up. Look at the blessings that are in your life. But balance your energy. Balance yourself. Don't be too aggressive. Don't be too harsh with your words. Be a little bit kinder and more gentle with your words. Because this is the growth, the initial growth that is needed for you to move forward in this energy. But with all of this chaos and everything, Spirit wants you to remember to balance yourself, balance your emotions, and try to see the blessings in what is in front of you now. Where you need to grow, or the action that's needed, we have the Magician in the mirror. 5 and 3 is 8. 8 again is manifestation. It's movement. It's change. It's attainment. Prosperity. Abundance. Drive. Ambition. Enterprise. Focus. Right? And it's clarified by the Lovers. So, the Lovers is, it ties to relationships. It ties to sexuality, personal beliefs, values. It's card number 6, which is that of problem solving, compassion, harmony, romance, loyalty, right? But to me, what I'm getting is this thing that's happening, Aries, to you, is to bring you more in alignment with your divine self. Now, it could be a relationship, right? Harmonizing a relationship, manifesting and harmonizing a relationship, if that applies to you. And I feel like for some it does. But it's also about being whole within self so that you can manifest the relationship that you want to receive, right? But you got to let go of all of this stuff. And you're doing it. It's just you're aggressively doing it. So, paying attention to the experiences that are in your life right now is extremely important, because they're mirroring back to you what it is you need to face so that you can balance your masculine and feminine energy. Or come into this union if that's the case. But truly, you can manifest it. It's a matter of, do you believe you can, right? That's beautiful energy, guys. You're working towards something very beautiful. Now, the advice from Spirit is the world. 2 and 9 together is 11. That's alignment. And it's clarified by the Empress. Empress is card number 3, which is growth. Again, relationships, initial successes. It's self-expression, it's creativity. It can represent outcomes, groups, imagination, fun. But you know, the Empress, she represents motherhood, abundance, senses, nature. She's intuitive. And given that, you know, Aries is the emperor, right? This is his counterpart. This is your counterpart. This is your masculine energy. Spirit is asking for you to balance your, this is your feminine energy to your masculine. Spirit is asking for you to move about in the world, opening your senses, knowing who you are, having compassion for yourself and others. Shining your light in the world, becoming the change that you want to see in the world is what Spirit is saying. And I feel like that's what you guys are doing. Whether it be in a work, in a relationship, wherever it fits. Alright, Aries, as far as your love, the card we got was romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. It's clarified by the Judgment card. So, judgment, rebirth, inner calling, you know, decision. It's making a decision, right? Deciding what you want. No longer denying it. No longer fighting it. Just kind of letting go and releasing yourself to experience what it is that you long for. Being open. But with Judgment here, I do feel like you guys are going to really, truly, finally open up. For some, you're in a place of deciding whether you want to do this. But for the majority of the collective, I feel like you are going to open up to experience a relationship of some sort. Alright, so I asked Spirit for an overall message. Conscious message. I like to use, you know, the Sacred Geometry deck for this. So the card we got for Aries for the month of October is 14. It's communication. 1 and 4 together is 5. 5 is conflict, loss, change, rebuilding, challenge, freedom, pleasure, adventure, travel, human senses, right? And what it says is the frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange. So to me, Spirit is asking for you to start making more decisions and communicating. Change the way you communicate from your mind and control to your heart space. Change. Run everything through your heart and communicate only from that place. Don't let the mind control, because your communication seems to have been stemming from your thoughts and old belief systems, old ways of being. But Spirit's saying it's time to change that and drop to your heart space. Start communicating from your heart. Alright, Aries, this one's a little bit longer than I expected, but you know, it's for the whole month of October, guys. Try and keep your cool. Keep your bossing at a level that is sustainable for you and the good of all involved. Know that anything of this nature is not a bad thing, because nothing happens to you, it happens for you. Anything that is here that is falling away no longer serves you, and you are deserving of so much more, Aries. So, work on being that magician, bringing your masculine and feminine energy into alignment with who you are. Feels like more your feminine energy, of course. Take a chance on love, guys. Decide. But there's romance to be had here. And change the way you communicate. So, if you have any questions, reach out. I send you all love, light, wholeness. Namaste.